Hey folks, Rick Sanchez today. The top 5 video for you. It's Halloween, I might as well hit you with something special. So today we're going to be talking about top 5 John Carpenter movies. Oh guys, good. Anyhow, number 5, we're talking about Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah, sure, it's probably higher than number 5, or at least deserves to be. But have you ever seen any of this asshole's videos about wrestling? You know, format's a thing for this prick, so whatever. So, Big Trouble in Little China. Excuse me. Big Trouble in Little China stars Kurt Russell, came out in 1986. It's about Jack Burton, who's a trucker. Makes a bet with this buddy of his, owes him some money, goes to help him pick up his girlfriend at the airport. She gets kidnapped by some ninja demon dudes. They end up getting caught up in this whole fantastical mission about saving the hookers and fighting demons. Yeah, it's pretty awesome stuff. Strangely, Carpenter kind of got labeled as a racist because of this movie for years. I don't get it. I don't think it fits at all. What do you want? Yeah. Number 4. Number 4 is I'm talking about, what was my number 4? Halloween. Sure, Halloween probably isn't as Carpenter-esque as Big Trouble in Little China, but we talk about the kind of movie that, you know, most likely paid for his kids' college, and they paid for additions on his house and boat payments and shit like that. Yeah, it was fucking Halloween. Halloween, of course, the stories of Michael Myers and the night he came home. A child serial killer escapes after he turns 21 years old, goes back to his hometown and terrorizes the people, and terrorizes the teenagers in said whereabouts. Come here. Come here. Damn it, Beth. Anyhow, up next is number 3. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. Terrific movie. I'm getting more and more Yankee with this. Number 3 is They Live, 1988, starring Roddy Piper. Plays a homeless man who gets a hold of these strange sunglasses that actually shows the world as it is. Aliens in their true forms in the higher levels of society, as well as subliminal messaging and absolutely everything, even on our money, which is printed saying, this is your God. But there is no God. You gotta rip that Band-Aid off right now. Anyhow, this fucking movie was phenomenal when it came out, and I still say to this day is the greatest performance, most badass and iconic performance from a professional wrestler of all time. Still waiting for a solid one from Stone Cold Steve Austin. The Condemned doesn't quite count because it kind of sucked. I liked it, but the guy did this video didn't. Number 2. God, I'm confusing myself now. Number 2. Number 2 is Assault on Precinct 13 from the late 1970s. This was a love letter to John Wayne and John Wayne movies, specifically Rio Bravo and El Dorado, which are the essential John Wayne films in my opinion. Trying to make a classic traditional Western in a 1970s gangster era that is very much influenced by the hyper-violence of films like Dirty Harry, Death Wish, and of course Clockwork Orange. That's family entertainment right there. So, phenomenal movie. Assault on Precinct 13, of course, as I said, is an unofficial spiritual remake to Rio Bravo. I can't remember the name of any actors who in it, but the main character is Napoleon Wilson, is a man on death row, just on a layover in between things at this precinct that is closing down. This their last night in this area, in this location, but a man who's just murdered, the man who murdered his daughter, has come here for refuge. He's basically catatonic by the time they get there. So the soldiers, and not the soldiers, but the cops and even the prisoners stand side by side to protect this man from these soulless, monstrous hordes of thugs that are outside. It's a great movie. It's a phenomenal movie. And you can even see its influence 20 years later in Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's film From Dusk Till Dawn, where they straight up steal a line from the movie. Towards the end of both films, the girl goes, should I save the last 2 shots for us? And the guy goes, you saved those shots for the first 2 fuckers that come through that door. That one's real, baby. And my number 1, the most ultimate John Carpenter movie, is The Thing. And the reason I had number 1 is because, quite frankly, the entire number 1 slate could have just been Carpenter and Kurt Russell and everything they did together. Period. Except Elvis, because that's a TV movie. Good stuff. So, The Thing is a remake of Howard Hawks' 1940s film The Thing from Another World, which in itself was an adaptation of the short story Who Goes There, which I read as a kid. Not me, but Rick did, you know. What am I talking about? Anyhow, The Thing. Great movie, probably the best horror movie of the 1980s, and one of the best movies of the 1980s, including phenomenal performances, a great score, particularly a great performance from Wilford Brimley, and I'm messing up my hat. Kids insisted I dress up this year. Anyhow, The Thing is a great movie. I'm going to wrap it up here because I've already had a very busy day, and we haven't even goddamn started trick-or-treating yet. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm Rick Sanchez, and I'll catch you on the fly. Wubba-lubba-dub-dub.